Hello, my Gemini loves. This is Maria from Wandering River Tarot with your February general read. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If when I get into the reading it doesn't really resonate with you, maybe check your rising or moon or Venus signs, because sometimes that can give you a better picture of what's going on. I find that I often, once I get the clear picture of my sun, moon, and rising all together, it gives me the total picture of what's happening, and one piece of it wouldn't necessarily resonate, but all together they do. So that's something you could try out. I would like to thank all my new subscribers, all of my people who have bought readings, all of my people who have liked and shared or told me that they think I'm useful and or entertaining, because one should aspire to be useful and or entertaining in life at the very least. So I appreciate you. Thank you. And if you need to contact me for anything, if you want a reading, if you have questions, if you, I don't know, if you want to just shoot the shit, send me an email or whatever. Links to everything will be below. I'll put links to all the decks that I use, just in case y'all like pretty things as much as I do and you want to buy them. Shit, there's reverse cards. I don't read reversals. We're going to ignore those. I don't know what happened. The mailman came when I was filming the last reading. I think it was Aquarius, because I didn't do these in order. I shook things up just to be wild. So Aquarius gets to listen to me hide from the mailman and the doorbell ring and all that stuff, and my cat almost breaking my iPad, and it was fucking chaos. So I'm hoping that Gemini, your reading will go a little bit better, a little bit more smooth, because I'll be damned if I know how to fucking edit. I am an intuitive, not a techie. I need to hire myself a techie. If any of you men out there between the ages of 35 and 45 and have a good career in IT, I'm single, hit me up. I am only half kidding. Alright, y'all, let's do this. Let's get into this Gemini reading. We're going to do like a past, present, future spread. So let's see what just happened in your near past here, about within the last month or two or three. Alright, we'll take these two. Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Seven of Cups. These two both want to come. Page of Cups, Nine of Cups. Hello. What you been up to, Gemini? Ha ha ha. So, you are naughty little boys and girls. You are naughty, naughty boys and girls. God, I feel like dominatrix energy. Somebody's doing some nasty things, and I like it. Alright, so we have the Seven of Swords. This is the card of fuckery. This is the card of doing some things you shouldn't be doing. I feel like somebody out there is a cheating, lying little sneaky snake. No judgments. You do you. Everything's a learning experience in this life. The Hierophant, I feel like somebody's gonna find out what you've been up to. Somebody's gonna find out what you've been up to, and they're not gonna like it. They're not gonna like it, because they think that they're building a structure with you. They think that they're building something stable, and you've got your eye out there on all of these choices. You're maybe a little bit making, like, Geminis are such slick talkers. And I know that a lot of the time it doesn't come from a shitty place, but it turns out to be shitty. I feel like you're satisfying your need for excitement and variety. And this person that you're dealing with thinks that you're building something stable, because I don't know that you're necessarily telling them you're building something stable with them, but you're letting them think it if they want to. You're not telling them you're not. So it's kind of a sin of omission rather than a lie. Like, it's not an outright lie. It's a sin of omission. Because you're looking at all the pretty things out there that are attracting your attention and are wanting to hang out with you, and you're spreading your love, which, nothing wrong with that, but because this other person is like really happy with you. Like, they really dig you, dude. Whoever this is really digs you. And the Page of Cups here, they're going to expect something from you that you're not ready to give, a proposal. a, you know, a solid commitment. And you're just out here looking at all the choices and all the pretty things, and you're not building a structure with them, but they think you are. Fuck, bro. Or sis. Or whatever. Damn. Damn, y'all. Well, let's see what the present has to offer. Let's see what that tells us. And no judgments here. Like, man, if you want to look at all the pretty things, that's cool. Not a problem. But don't have your stability hanging out at home thinking that they're your one and only when they're clearly not. Because that's not fair. The Knight of Cups came out in reverse. Like I said, I don't read reversals, but I ended up with a couple of reversals in the deck, so we're going to take it as a reversal. Knight of Cups is the Knight in Shining Armor. In this case, it's reversed. So that's not cool. We have the Chariot. Woo, 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 woo. Gemini, what you been doing? The Fool. All right, Queen of Cups. Cool, cool. Ace of Cups. Lots of cups. And all these want to come out. Okay. Knight of Wands, Eight of Cups. Alrighty then. Well. So this Knight of Cups reversed, I'm taking this, instead of this being like the Knight in Shining Armor coming in and saving things, I'm almost taking this as being you, since it's reversed, it's you walking away. You are finally like, maybe you realized you can't keep this person hanging on and thinking that everything is hunky-dory and stable when it's not. Because the Chariot's here, and that's like movement, like move, and it's also kind of integrating your light and dark sides. It can also mean that. So I think that you're realizing what you were doing to this person and that it wasn't unfair, and you're being really self-aware about it, which I like, actually. I really like that. So I think that the person that you're leaving behind is going to be a lot more okay with it than you think they're going to be. Like when you tell them this just isn't working out, I want to see other people. I think that because your impression of them is that they think that they're building a steady thing with you and that they're going to be happy with you. I think that's what you think they're thinking. I think they're a little bit wiser than that. I think they know what you're up to. I think that they're just kind of hanging around to have somebody, but I think that realistically they know what's up. Because the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups, and I just really, really feel like they can either see it coming and they've already kind of processed through the emotions and they're going to be okay with it, or maybe they're doing a little bit of the same thing to you. Maybe your perception of them like being steady Eddie at home all the time isn't as true as you think it is. There's a lot of subterfuge going on here, Gemini. Oh, it's like a soap opera. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Fast moving energy, fast in, fast out. I feel like this situation is going to resolve itself quickly. Someone's walking away. Someone's taken their rabbit and they're walking away. Please do not boil the bunny. Like, what movie is that? Where she boils the bunny. Please don't boil the bunny. I don't know why that just came into my mind. Please don't. Don't be crazy. So yeah, and the Fool energy is here, which is a new beginning. So I feel like once you make it known that you're kind of in hit the road Jack mode, they're going to be like, okay, bye. And they're going to go off in Queen of Cups and Ace of Cups their own life. And you're going to Eight of Cups and the Fool, and everybody's going to be happy. Like, I almost feel like this is a temporary thing. Like, y'all are going to walk away from each other, and both of you are going to play the field. And then I almost feel like you're going to come back together and be ready to be in a committed relationship. But let's see what the cards have to say, shall we? Six of Wands. Cool, cool. The Empress. Fuck yes. Three of Wands. Page of Swords. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Hells yes. Oh, two more cards. So many cards for Gemini. Two of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So, you're going to tell this person that you want to play the field. And I think, like I said, they're going to be more than okay with it, and they're probably going to go play the field too. Because maybe they have a lot of Gemini energy also, and maybe they need some more variety, or maybe maybe the two of you just aren't jiving. They need to get out there and experience some things. Because I feel like the other person is the Empress, and they're going to get real quick into their power, into their feminine or masculine, and they're going to kind of play the archetype of the feminine or masculine, and be in that strength, if that makes sense. Like a female being feminine or a male being masculine, and that's not judging anyone who has male parts but identifies as female. It's just like, it's like being in your feminine power is fucking rock star cool. So this is someone who can process their emotions in a healthy way. This is someone who's out there living the life. She is living the life, and she is in a sweetheart neckline dress and hugging her peacock, motherfuckers. That's what she's up to. If that tells you what she's got going on. So yeah, she's a female in her feminine energy, so it's like really strong, like she's identifying with it like hard. And that's just an energy. Again, this is no judgments against people who are male and identify as female, or vice versa, or people who don't identify as any sex at all. Like, it's just energy. And that's the kind of energy it is. It's just that powerful feminine, like, I am wearing my red dress and I am ruling the fucking world, you know? So that person is going to be okay. Because she is a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. That's the energy of this card. It's not actually a woman again. I don't feel like I really need to say that, because we all should be tolerant and accepting and loving of people who are different than ourselves. Excuse me, it's dry in here. Okay, so she's fine on her own. Like, this is the card of being happy single. And she's the Empress, or he. Like, that energy is going on. Like, fine being single. I actually kind of think that once you make the break, you are making a decision without knowing all the facts here. And I actually kind of feel like once they walk away, you're going to want them back. Like, it's going to kind of be that wanting what you can't have thing. I really do. And then we have the Page of Swords, which is, I feel in this situation, because pages are knowledge. They bring information. They transmit information, and swords are thoughts and truth. And I think that a little baby bit of truth is going to come your way in the way of realizing that even though you had your eye out there and you were kind of looking at all of these Seven of Cups choices, and you were seeing all of the pretty things out there that you might want to be with, you were realizing where your bread was buttered. And you're gonna want this person back. Because I think after that truth hits you and you realize it, you're gonna be in Three of Wands mode, where you're waiting for your ship to come in. You're waiting for this person to come back. You're gonna be waiting for them to make the same decision to come back. And then you're gonna look at them, you're gonna sneaky snake their social media or whatever, or you're gonna call them and say, hey, just wanted to check on you, how you doing? And they're gonna be like, I am the Empress, I am the Nine of Pentacles, like, I am fine, I am living life, I am doing things, I got a good job, I got a good house, I got friends, and I go out and do stuff, and my life is amazing. And of course, everyone says that after they break up, because nobody wants to be like, oh God, I'm so miserable without you. My entire life was you. Nobody wants that. And I don't think it's true. I think that they are actually out there living their best life. But I think you both know that you could both live your best life and still be together. Because when you have this conversation where you are talking to this person about, you know, how great their life is, and you're telling them how great your life is, and she's hugging her peacock over here, and you got your pantaloons on over there, I think that you're gonna make an offer. And this is not Knight of Swords energy, this is not Knight of Wands energy, this isn't quick in, quick out, this isn't flighty, you know, kind of fly-by-night, get in my bed, get out of my bed energy. This is a solid offer. I feel like you're going to think it through. And when you see them out there living their best life, you're going to be like, I want a piece of that. I want a piece of that. Like, I want to live my best life with you. I want you to live your best life with me. And you're going to make a concrete, solid offer to them of wanting to build a real relationship and have this Three of Pentacles stability thing that you thought they felt with you before. Because I think the fact that you thought that they wanted to be with you, it felt a little bit restraining, which is why you tried to break away, but it also was really comforting. So I think the two of you have a similar enough personality here that you probably could either agree to an open relationship if that kind of thing works for you, or maybe just the two of you are going to spark something in each other and you're just going to decide that you need to communicate and make your life more exciting than it was before when you both were bored and wanting to get out of it. Because we have the Six of Wands here, which is the card of victory. So I feel like you guys are going to get there. You guys are going to get to that good place. You guys are going to work out the details here and figure out what your life needs to look like, and damn anyone else who judges you, because it's your relationship and it's consistent. It's consisting of two people or three if that's your thing. But like it's a closed sphere, you know what I mean? Like relationships only have to please the people who are involved in them. Anybody else is just making outside judgments with not enough information. So if somebody looks at whatever situation that you guys are happy with and decide on, that makes this a victory for you. If someone else is looking at it and saying, that's weird, or I don't approve of that, it doesn't matter. They're not in the middle of the relationship and they don't have to be made happy by it. It's not their relationship. Fuck them. So that's all I have to say about that. Fuck them. All right. So let's get some oracle cards. Let's get some oracle cards and see what else the universe has to say to my Geminis. Okay, we've got fork in the road. Yeah. So that's exactly what I've been talking about, where you guys are going to split ways. But I really think that you're going to come back together. Really do. And here and now. So I feel like that's trying to point out something in the present energy that you need to really keep in mind. So let's look back at the present energy again. I think the universe is trying to tell you something, the Chariot. This isn't the Wheel of Fortune, but it's similar energy. It's a little less like the universe. I was looking at horses and saying universe, so it's the universe. I feel like the universe is trying to push you in this direction so that you learn this lesson so that you can get to being happy, because I feel like you've been trying to manifest the fuck out of like being happy. And this is the way to get there, is to learn this lesson that, you know, just the grass isn't always greener. Maybe what you have right now is exactly what you want, and you need to have the lack of it to see that it's what you want. And between worlds. Between worlds. So yeah, I think you are right now, you are between worlds. Like, you don't want what you have, but you end up wanting what you had, you know? So you're in a transition phase, I feel like, which is a good thing, because I feel like it's going to lead you to where you want to be, because you're going to learn the lesson of, well, shit, I shouldn't take this person for granted because they're actually exactly what I want. Let's see, we got two here. We got tree, grounding, get out in nature, sit by a tree, maybe even like burn Palo Santo or have a campfire or something like that. Like, I feel something that involves wood. Do woodworking if that's one of your hobbies. Build some furniture. Hey, build me a bookcase. I would love it. So, like something with wood. Really, get some Palo Santo in your house. I think it's going to help clear out your energy for real, yo. And then the desert, we have Vision Quest. Go within. Do, like, I don't think that you should really go on a vision quest, like, out into the desert with no food and water and, like, do that, because that's, unless you are of certain Native American tribes, probably is not your thing, and you probably shouldn't do it. Also, don't die. Please don't die. So I think what this is saying is to, I almost get, like, looking at the desert, that it's depriving yourself of the very thing that you want makes you appreciate the thing that you have. Let me say that again where it makes sense. Depriving yourself of the thing that you have makes you realize that it's the thing you want. There we go. So I think that that's what it's trying to say, not actually, you know, go on a legit vision quest. Like, let's not get crazy. Okay, so let's get one of these. Alrighty. Seduction, passion, and romance await. How? Wow. Yes. So I think not only is there going to be passion and romance when the two of you are doing the tango separately, but when you come back together to do the lambada, I feel like it's going to be super passionate. Like, you're both going to have missed each other. You're both really going to realize what it is that you like about each other, that you love about each other, that turns you on about each other, and you're just going to take it to the nth degree and just go a little bit wild. Aha! The hand of fate. Forces beyond your control intervene. So yes, the universe is working on you. And that's what this here and now energy is saying with the Chariot, is saying the universe is pushing this. The universe wants you to learn this because it's all part of this happiness that you've been asking for and praying for and wanting for so long. But the only way to get there is to realize that what makes you happy is what you already got. So, okay, we're going to get one of these and then we'll close her up. So this deck it's got a stone backwards camera. A stone on one side and the meaning of the stone, a little paragraph about stuff on the other. So my spawn bought me this deck and I love it. And we're going to get one of these for you, my Geminis. And see what this stone is going to do for you in the month of February. What stone is going to help you the most? What should you keep with you? What should you do your magical workings with? What should you... These are so big I can't get them under control. What stone should you work with? Vanadinite. Lord above. That's what it looks like. Vanadinite. I'm going to try and get this close enough to the camera that you can read that in case y'all want to go get one. So let's see what it says. What it is: playful, geometric, and fiery. Vanadinite, a mining byproduct often sourced from America's southwest, which comes in with the desert here, forms in orange to red hexagonal shaped crystals when lead ore oxidizes. This is a real sciencey over here. Who needs it? Those lacking self-discipline. I'm sorry, that's funny. That's funny. Where to put it? Vanadinite has a high lead content, so definitely not in your mouth. Yeah, please don't eat it. When to use it? When it's time to live in the moment, which is like here and now, bringing you back to this present energy. When you are the prime audience for a motivational speech, whether it's hard work, making art, or just a blissed out moment free from the mind's ongoing commentary, an energizing meditation with Vanadinite can help knock down whatever stands between you and your happy place. Break through your big blocks. So yeah, I think that stone sounds like a good tool for you to use in the month of February to break through the block of not seeing the forest for the trees in this relationship. And also it's going to probably help propel you forward when you Knight of Pentacles your person and make your offer to them. Your real concrete, actual, loving, amazing offer that it looks like they're going to accept happily. So that's really nice. I like that. I like that. I like happy endings. I like happy endings. God, I sound like a creeper. Okay, anyway, I'm going to close her up. Thank you, Gemini, for listening to me blather on. If you like what you hear, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends. If you need a reading, all the information's below. All the decks that I used will be there just in case you want to buy some. Yeah, that's all I got for you. Thank you, and again, thank you to all my new subscribers and my new friends and my followers, and my mouth is tired. Yeah, thank you, and I will see you in March. I hope you Geminis have a lovely February. Thanks, bye-bye.